Welcome back. So Dan De La Cruz, President and COO of Compliant Technologies, is here in studio. Good morning to you, Dan. Introduce us to your the folks you brought with you.
This is Courtney. She came in today to volunteer for us. She's with local law enforcement. Eric, he decided to come in and help us out as for Courtney to demonstrate on.
Okay,
oh,
good.
Eric's the guinea pig?
Yeah.
You're a brave man, Eric.
Yeah, Troy's buying you lunch now because you freed him up.
I owe you, yeah, because it would have been me. All right, so this is very interesting, and this technology is in these gloves you're wearing.
Correct.
Which look like kind of normal, like light ski gloves. What are these gloves? What do they do?
So this is our CD3 technology. It's our conducted distraction and de-escalation device. We are not a weapon. We are something, when I grab a hold of somebody, it causes such a large distraction to them that I'm able to take control of them.
Show her the gloves. And so you get in close, and then the inside. So I want to say it's like a stun gun, but you said it's not like a stun gun.
Yeah, so our technology is, all it does is send impulses into the nerve endings within
like
the
a shock.
dermis. It
Like a
just
light
affects those nerve endings, but it overstimulates your brain. So your brain honestly thinks you're in more trouble than you are. Physiologically, I cannot injure you. I can't hurt you. And that's what I'm here to show you. So with an officer, when she's working with a suspect here, and he's trying to pull away from him, he's going to try to pull away from him, she can grab him.
Whoa.
There we go. Now the fight's over.
And you were explaining what it feels like, and it's like those chiropractor type things that they stick on the muscles.
To a certain extent, but it gives so much.
Did that hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shock.
But if you take a look at Eric's hand here, she grabbed him right here pretty good, but there are no burn signatures, nothing, no lasting effects at all. He just
now I feel fine.
wants it to stop, and when it stops, it's over. I cannot injure Eric no matter what.
By doing that.
By using this glove.
So you said this is not something that you would be used as a replacement of something that officers have,
this
but it's an
this
added tool.
It enhances everything they do.
So in what type of situations would you?
Well, in our situation, it's every situation, because no matter what, you have to be hands-on with an individual, no matter what. Eventually,
you made a
have
great
to
point.
put your hands on them.
It's not to stop you here. Almost everything that an officer carries now is meant to be used at a distance.
Correct.
It's not when you're right up on top. Maybe handcuffs would be something close.
Exactly.
But otherwise, this is something when you get up close and personal. So again, keep going.
Yeah, so when they are close and personal, that's where the fight starts. That's where everybody starts wrestling around, and you end up with 3 or 4 people on top of one individual. When you have a 200-pound individual who does not want to be contained, they are very difficult to contain. And what I'm trying to show is that Courtney here can control that suspect or individual, that she doesn't get hurt and he doesn't get hurt either, or her, whoever's on the ground. So they're all safer. The sooner we stop the fight, the safer everybody is. I need to stop the fight sooner.
Yeah.
When we have these fights that are go on for 3 to 4 minutes, more injuries happen.
To
more
them
people
and
get
you.
hurt. Both. She goes out on workman's comp. They go to the infirmary because they're hurt. You have mothers and daughters who are upset because their child got hurt because they were fighting with the police. If we could stop it sooner, better. Can I do one more demo for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
go for it.
that was the best
Eric,
part.
we lay down on your ground. Okay, so Eric's going to lay in. This is a problem we have out on the field with cuffing, prone cuffing. Their hands are underneath them. The problem is it's very, very dangerous for an officer because we don't know what he has under there. When everybody has the cameras on and they're watching officers out in the field, 3 or 4 officers are trying to get his hands out, and they're forced to strike him, stick their knees into him. They got to get those hands out. It doesn't look good on camera. So what we've done is we control this. I'm going to control. Here, you take the cuff.
You got about 30 seconds.
Courtney was
left.
ready to get after it. She's like, "Let me in there."
Your gloves on? Yeah. So, Eric, you're just
Poor
going to
Eric.
touch him right there in the back when you're ready.
Jeez.
Hands out. Oh. There we go.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Okay, so who's using these and how do people, you said Phoenix PD is looking at them, right?
That's correct. So I've got some knowns, Beverly Hills PD, Santa Monica PD, Missouri Department of Corrections. I'm in a little over 400 agencies across the country.
And how can people get a hold of you if they want to?
So they go to complianttechnologies.net. They can get a hold of us. We do not sell to the public. We only sell at the agency level. The agencies purchase these. They check them out to their officers. Each individual one is serialized, and it's going to make everybody
Have you
safer.
learned your lesson? Now listen,
Eric.
just comply. When an officer gives you a command, you just do it.
Follow
okay?
the rules,
All right,
okay,
there you
Eric?
go.
Good job, Eric.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan. Compliant Technologies, that was
You're
really
gonna have a good lunch
Thanks, all of
today.
you.
Dan, thank you. Courtney, Eric, thank you so much for coming in.
All right, that was good stuff. Interesting stuff. Appreciate it. We'll be